I haven't set the game up so it's getting captured, have I? No. Fucking genius me, aren't I? Ah, there we go. Oh, preparation. As if I actually do any of that. Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome to Factorio, where we're going to be starting off a new series. And this one's going to be pretty heavy, because for this one, I have downloaded an absolute metric butt-ton full of mods, and yeah, this is a lot of stuff to work with. This is a full Bob's mods, full set of Angels mods, and we've got a few other things as well. So I'm going to quickly run through all of the things that I've got going on, and then we're going to go out setting up a brand new map, and we're going to be making a start on getting a new game save, new game map, everything like that all set up, so we can start a new series, because I think it's high time we did something new. So, what have we got? We've got Afraid of the Dark, which is just kind of like an additional light source thing, because I know that when it comes down to like viewing Factorio videos that have been uploaded to YouTube, they do tend to be quite dark, especially when it comes around to nighttime. It gets very hard for people to be able to see, so that's just a quality of life sort of thing. Then we've got all of the Angels stuff, so we've got ore silos, a new train, which I'm not entirely sure if that mod is not required and is not active. Okay, so hopefully that should be working, but that's basically a new skin for the train, or a different type of train that you can build. Pressure tanks, which I think are like storage tanks, but they can hold a hell of a lot. Warehouses, which are basically just ginormous chests. Bioprocessing, which is something new. It's still in an alpha for this mod, but it's basically you get kind of like sort of biological farming kind of thing, something to that effect. There's infinite ores, so there are occasional patches where you'll have infinite ores, so you'll never run out, but they don't tend to be very big from what I've seen, but nice to have them. Nice to know that there will be some permanent ore supplies. Petrochemical processing, which is where the Angels mod set tends to get the nickname of Angels Petrochem. It's basically kind of like an overhaul of the oil systems, overhaul of the oil processing stuff. You get oil and you get natural gas, and everything's broken down much more on a... the whole purpose of all of these mods combined is kind of a more realistic breakdown of how all of these items are produced. There's new refining, smelting stuff, so we end up with actual proper blast furnaces and all this sort of stuff, so we do proper metal casting. A couple of quality of life stuff. We've got auto deconstruct, which means that when mining drills run out, they get marked with an automatic deconstruction order, so that any robots that are in range will automatically go and pick them up, whether it's from an established robot network or if it's from my own personal robots, they'll do that. Autofill, if I put something down like a turret or something that requires fuel and I have either ammunition or fuel respectively, that will automatically get put in when I place the item down. Base mod is the base game. Then we get into the plethora of Bob stuff, so we've got adjustable inserters. I can alter the direction inserters pull from. Upgraded assembling machines. Base game, they only go up to level 3. I think with Bob's mods, they go up to level 5. New electronics stuff, which is new circuit boards and all that kind of stuff. Greenhouses for making wood. So you actually have a renewable source of wood as opposed to just having to chop down trees. This adds logistics-based things, metals, chemicals, and intermediates. So we get extra ores, extra plates, useful mining tools, a whole different series of modules for beefing out your buildings with. Bob's ores, which we'll get into as we get into the game. New power structures, technology and recipe restructuring, research expansion, equipment for vehicles, new weapons, and then we get down to some more quality of life kind of things. We've got bottleneck, which gives a little indicator on machines that tells you whether they're functioning at full speed, whether they're being held up by something, or whether they're just not working at all. Bullet trails is just purely a visual thing. It gives standard projectile weapons actual bullet trails when they fire. FAL is the fully automated rail layer. It's something you can kind of program so that you just kind of put this module into a train, into locomotive, and you drive that around, and you get it will automatically build rails to your specifications, which could be quite handy. Laser beam turrets means that laser turrets actually have beam lasers on them as opposed to the little pew 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 that they normally do. Loader is a logistics thing. It's kind of a transition from belts to storage units. Instead of having to use inserters, it's just an unbroken thing. Like belts would essentially just load themselves directly into whatever containers. Long reach, basically you can just reach across the map, which is handy. Nanobots are early bots, essentially construction bots and termite bots, which means you can have one for building and deconstructing stuff. Termite bots just tear down trees. Picker Extended is it's got a few handy features, but I don't quite know them all off by heart yet. RSO overhauls the spawning of resources, some graphical updates for Bobs and Angels. Squeak Through means you can just kind of get right in between structures or trees or whatever. Upgrade Planner and Upgrade Builder means that you can automatically upgrade your... Well, not automatically, but you can program it so that it upgrades things like yellow belts up to blue belts or whatever. What is it really used for? You can use this to figure out what an item is used for. It will tell you what you need to make it and what it will be used in as far as recipes further down the line. And Resource Monitor is a thing that you can just plonk down onto a resource patch and it will tell you how long it's got left. Oh, I think that's all of it. This is a lot of stuff. And hello to Kyle. Hail, Kyle. Yes, welcome. I'm knackered already. I know. It's an absolute mess of nonsense. Just wait until we actually get into the game and you'll see why I'm nervous about starting this. Let's start a new game. We're going to go with a rail world, because that's going to be best. So, yeah, we don't have all of the usual ore types. Normally we'd have iron, copper, coal, stone, and uranium. The only one of those that remains the same is coal. Everything else is going to be different based on these mods. So instead we've got fissures, not entirely sure what those are used for, gas wells, sapphirite, javolite, stirotite, crotinium, rubite, bobmonium, and then crude oil as always. I'm not sure on how much I want the cliffs to be around, so I'm going to put them on low for their frequency, and we'll put them on small for their size, because I don't know how... I haven't played a map where I've actually come across cliffs yet. I haven't really played a new map on 0.16 for a while, so I want to go with very big for my starting size. And I'm going to leave all the usual stuff here as normal. Let's have a look at the map we're going to start with. Ooh, okay. Gonna show me my resources, or is that all I'm getting? Maybe it's because I'm playing with mods, it doesn't want to show me where all the resources are. Ooh, I see some cliffs. Very cool. You'd think it's less complex than Stellaris, and in some ways it is. Other ways, not so much. But this is going to be interesting, so I'm just going to click Generate. We're going to see what kind of a map we start with. And here we go. Right. Okay, so we do have kind of all of the basic necessities. slapped right in front of us. And this is not the map that the preview offered. But, okay, we've got some oil, we've got some natural gas, and yep, here we go. So this is going to be wildly different. So, yep, we've got sapphirite, we've got stirritite, rubite, we've got some bobmonium over there, and we've got a nice big wad of coal all the way up here. So I think first thing I want to do is I want to make myself a pickaxe. But, yeah, just to give you an idea of how much this game is going to have in it. Look at all this. Look at all this shit. Like these are all just modules. Intermediate products. Like, now that since 0.15, the base game had 7 science packs. This one's got 9. Like, there's just loads of stuff. There's various different weapons that you can craft. There's, like, sniper rifles, laser rifles. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to playing with all of them. But, I'm concerned. There's Mark V power armor, which actually, the icon for that is Iron Man's armor, which I think is just brilliant. Stuff to do with gemstones. This is all stuff from Angel's mods. Like, these are all just warehouses. These are all various new bits of machinery. What have we got? Water treatment, barreling and fluid control, chemical refining, bioprocessing. I think that's more bioprocessing stuff. Titanium paste. If you want to brush your teeth with it or something, I don't know. Metallurgy, or smelting and casting. Hey, I mean, I've played a little bit of Bob's Mods in the past. I have, but I've never really seen a game through to completion. So, Iron Man's Mark V was a crap suitcase. I liked the suitcase suit. I thought that one was cool. I might be an idiot for thinking that, but I thought it was cool. Right, okay, so I just want to plonk this down. I need to get myself some fuel, but I also need to load this into an ore crusher and set that for sapphirite crushing. So we'll do that, and I'm going to go and grab some wood. And hello to Sweden Nation over on Twitch. Yes, damn is the name of this game. It is going to be unbearably overwhelming and daunting, and I'm kind of excited about it. Because, as I said, I have played a little bit of Bobs and Angels in my spare time. Never really got very far. But I'm interested to see where I go with this. It could be interesting. So, let's put... let's just get, like, 20 wood in there. 20 wood in there. I'll put 20 wood in there. Now I can just get to work, and... what do I need? What do I need? I need... burner mining drills. So I need iron, and I'm going to be getting... yeah, this is also how we go about getting stone. We have to get crushed stone out of this. And then we take the crushed sapphirite, and we can smelt that down into iron plate. It's not going to be the most efficient of ways to do this. We're going to go through several different ways on just making iron plates as we start this. So where is stone amongst all this? There it is. So yeah, let's just crush all that we can. Is that going to get me... It's going to get me a stone furnace, which is a start. I need 2 mining drills so that I can get myself a little bit of a coal loop going. Version from the cartoon. I never watched the Iron Man cartoons. I've only seen the films. Whether that's blasphemy or not, I don't know. Great, I've got enough for 1. I need more. Come on. Give me the stuff. Give me the goods. I think I need one more piece. Right, that should do. That will get me another stone furnace at the very least. And that will get me one more mining drill, so let's go and get the start on our coal loop going. It's so bad it's good. Oh, wow. That's a roaring recommendation right there. Right. Okay, that will get us a little bit of a start on some coal, which is kind of all we really need right now. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure that my long reach is working. It is good, because that's always a godsend. And I want one more burner mining drill so I can start getting iron into this a lot quicker. Ooh, okay. You're out of fuel, which is fine. I can just reach over here and grab some coal. Yeah. Oh, hey, Brian, how's things going? I am not sure how things are going here. Oh, it'll be fine. I'll keep telling myself it'll be fine. Let's clear out some trees. Give myself something to do. Until I can automate... Oh, until I can get some greenhouses built, I'm not going to be able to automate trees. Automate wood production. Which we'll get to in some small frame of time. I don't know exactly how much. But... what is going on there? Is that actually a tree? No, that's just a bit on the ground. We got a gas well. So we got some natural gas right next to us, which is good. Nice chunk of bobmonium. Give me that iron. I can get another burner miner, which is handy. I don't know why I need to get out of the habit of walking all the way up here. It's going nowhere fast. No. Oh, when does anything ever go anywhere fast with us? Let's get all this wood out. I could use that elsewhere. Put the coal in there. And... yep. I think I wanna... yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get a bit more iron, a bit more coal. Take that wood out. For fuck's sake. One of the annoying things about... the autofill mod is... right, I mean, it will take coal if I've got coal in my pockets, but if I don't, it will just throw wood in. It's a case of, I don't want you to do that, stop it. Okay, so we've got some water over here. This is where we're going to start setting up our steam power. So I'm gonna need some copper as well, so I need to start mining up that stirotite. But I'm going to clear out some space while everything else is kind of doing its thing. Oh, I can't wait to get better pickaxes. Or even, like, just termite bots. They can just eat the trees for me. Ooh, Xbox due back any day. Oh yeah, and congratulations on the SIA license. Very happy for you. Need my gardening grenades. There's going to be stuff in this that will be way better than gardening grenades. Trust me. There's going to be so many ways to get rid of things. It'll be glorious. Right. That's a nice little... patch of space for the time being. Yeah, I want that. I want to grab whatever's in there. Put this right in there. And I want another one of these. Oh, and I need another burner ore crusher. And some more coal, if I could. That'll do. Thank you. Right, you go there. You go there. You go there. And you need to be set to stereotype crushing. Crush that stereotype, son! Just make sure everything's fully loaded. Now, the one thing that's interesting about all this is the difference in, like, kind of mining hardness, the durability of these ores. They're all different. So Sapphirite has a mining hardness of 1. So, you know, that's you know, kind of the base standard. Stereotyte, which we get mostly copper from, has a mining hardness of 1.5, so it's an extra 50% slower to mine than this stuff. Then Bobmonium and Rubite have both got a hardness of 1.75, so a little bit longer again. Yeah, it's just basic mining times, 1.5 to then 2.5 on both of these. Oh, it's just gonna be a headache. I can tell you that. But we are slowly starting to get kind of basic copper and iron produced, which is bloody good news. And, right, what do I need for this? I need 3 copper plates. There we go, that'll do it. So let's get that, let's get, we need enough to make another steam engine. I'm going to put that in there. Get stereotyte, let's just crack on with things. Oh. Oh, a boring company's flamethrower, yes! Well, there are flamethrowers in Factorio. You know, it is a viable option to just burn everything to the ground. It pissed the bugs off, but who gives a toss about that? Right. So, furthest reach there. Let's put that down. And we're going to just stamp that out so that we know what we're doing. I need to get some belt being produced. I need to get everything being produced, really. But let's just get the rest of this sort of... What? I don't want that on my toolbar. How am I meant to use that like that? Doesn't make any sense. What are you doing, stupid game? So I want a burner inserter, and I'm still lacking the iron I need for another steam engine. And that's going to be taking a while, I reckon. Let's put this in place just where I need it. I suppose I could try and get some stuff automated. Fuck the bugs, I'm from Swansea and I say kill them all. Yep, that sounds like a good old Swansea attitude to me. Hashtag don't stab me, bro. Let's just get some more iron being mined. Get some more coal. That'll do. And more stereotyte. Let's get some more copper. There we go. Right, we've got 1 electric miner. Opposite ends of the country, same attitudes with you two. Right, and... yeah, I'll plonk that there, I guess. Oh, set it on there as well. Try and cover up as much of this as possible. There we go. I do need to get some belts. Which means I need a buttload of iron. That's not going to do me much good, really. Let's get some more coal. we go. That should help out somewhat, I hope. I'll start trying to bring a belt down for some coal so that we can try and make a start on getting this power automated. Well, that lasted. Oh, we'll get there eventually. It's going to take time. If Factorio wasn't a slow enough game before, these mods, ooh, they just throw it up a whole heap of a notch. Whatever one of those is, but I don't know. I'll start dragging things over that way. Okay. Yep, we are struggling on... Are you... Could maybe do with another miner. Just to make sure that we're getting enough stuff in. I'll put another one on the stereotype as well. I'm gonna stop loading up with wood. I don't want you to load up with wood. Load up with coal. There we go. Now that should just work constantly. Almost. Kind of. Needs 2 sapphirite ore per second. And these are mining it every... Yeah, I don't know. I can't be asked to figure out numbers just yet. We'll start getting into the numerical stuff later when things start getting complicated. You can go there. Fine, have some wood. I don't care. Bloody wanker. There you go. Fortunately, we don't need much in the way of copper right now, so we'll just get more iron, get more belts. Although that being said, I will need copper for making power lines, so I'm just going to make the lot. Make as many as I can. Math equals mental abuse to humans. I suppose, yeah, it depends on whether you're, like, kind of sadist or masochist when it comes down to that sort of stuff. And hail, Ferion, welcome. Welcome to hell. Welcome to Bob's Mods. Oh, I put myself in for it this time. I really have. Give me more of that sapphirite. Let's get more bloody iron. I needs it. I needs it for my stuffs. I had to make all of these electric poles, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Right, I'm going to set myself some filters while I'm here. I suppose small electric poles can go there. Well, yeah, I know. I am fully undertaking this task knowing what I'm getting myself into. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that it hurts less. And hail, Josh, how's things going? Nice to see you, dude. Okay. Fuck the rest of those bloody electric poles for now. Let's... there we go. That will get rid of the rest of the awesome dudes. The copper cable. Don't need that lying around. Let's work backwards from here a little bit, I guess. Oh, come on, we're getting close. Just want to get these belts connected. Then we can start dragging power up and we can get power automated and... that's not enough! God damn it. Where's my... There we go. Oh shit, we need more coal down there as well. Okay, let's get more coal in all the things. belt. Let's grab some more copper, get some more stereotype being smelted. Oh, bollocks, I was just about to close up the line and I fuck it up. Right, there we go. We've finally got this belt brought all the way down. So, let's connect this up. We'll go, say, up here. And, yeah, we'll just drag it across. No, don't you go out of line, you cheeky dick. Everything to look neat and tidy. Just connect things up there. And there we go, we've got our first little bit of automation on the way, underway. Oh. Yeah, trust me to fuck it up right at the end. Yeah. Never, you know, will I ever get anything done properly. What do you do? Trust me to do things right? No, mate. I'ma fuck it up. Right. So, that's a nice bit of power just to keep us going for the time being. Oh, yep, there we go. That boiler's just run out of coal. Or whatever it was. But there's some coming down the line. It'll manage. It will catch itself up in a bit. And engines have still got steam in, so it's currently still functioning, which is good news. Tidy job. Oh, lovely. I likes it when it does a tidy job. Okay. That will do for my coal production, for my coal mining right now. And that coal is just getting back down to the line. So there we go. The boiler didn't really... Well, the power never actually went out, which is good. Okay. Let's collect all the resources we've got so far. Get some more iron being smelted. And I think it's about time we started... Oh, no, I want to put that there. Okay. I need to get a lab. I need to start making tracks when it comes down to getting science done. So... 10... 20... Try and get 30 science packs just to start us off with. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Right. Oh, you guys are gonna love it when I open up the research menu. If it wasn't bad enough, like just looking at everything that we've currently got to do. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Right. Look at this. This fucking... How do I even wrap my head around all of this? Like, it just goes on. I don't know where to start with any of this stuff. Other than the usual with automation. So we're going to go from there. Weird science, yes. And hail, Jonathan. Welcome. Nice to see you in the chat, mate. Is it Jonathan with the y, not a hard J or anything? Like, as hard as a J can be? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. It's terrifying, isn't it? It rattles the soul. But I mean, you know, there's just so much to kind of learn and figure out. It's going to be fun and interesting. I hope. I fucking hope so. It better be. Because otherwise it's just going to be maddening. Either or. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I should start trying to get some furnaces made. So I'll just do that. I want to start trying to get a basic set of smelting columns up and running. It doesn't help that we're kind of in the middle of a desert. I do need to get a radar, actually. That's one thing that's going to be cool, is we're going to get upgradable radars. Or essentially, like, you know, different tiers of radar. So they're going to have, like, further range that they can see and all that sort of stuff, which is going to be very handy. Automation is finished. Fantastic. Right. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go home. No, I'm going to go logistics. We'll just get the kind of base vanilla stuff worked out first. Right, so I'm still making an absolute buttload of science packs. So I'll kind of leave those doing their thing. And we'll start getting some assembling machines made. But these... the one thing that's interesting for the most part, for me anyway, is the first tier of circuit boards. And they're made using wood. So, you know, there is a general use for wood in this game, other than just making power poles and boxes, which I think is rather cool. But it does mean we've got an awful lot more to worry about. First the basics, definitely. And then I shall look into various types of boom. Oh, we'll figure them out. Okay, have I got any blueprints available? Oh, I do have blueprints available. I don't know how much I'm going to rely on these, but we've got some early game stuff. What's in all this? Oh, okay. I think these are the ones... Yeah, these are the ones from Catherine of Sky's blueprint library that she has on her Google Drive. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to try and use my own for the most part, what I do have available anyway. So I'm going to add that on there. We'll just kind of queue this stuff up for eventual power expansion. I don't like the fact that it's got markers on there for wood on everything, but yeah, we'll deal with that as and when the time comes. If I could finally get around to having a radar made, please, that would be lovely. Yes, there will be a boomstick. I'm sure there will be a variety of boomsticks. It's just a matter of figuring out how in the fuck I'm meant to build them, and whether or not they're going to be constructed using wood, steel, or cheese. Because with Bob's mods, who the fuck knows? Oh, if somebody mods in a shotgun that shoots cheese into this game, I don't know what I'm going to think. Modding community gone mad. I don't even know why I came up with the idea. Okay, right, let's try and get some basic iron smelting. So I want my stone furnaces, or smelting via stone furnace. I'll bring that down here. Just plonk that there. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm going to cut it off about here. Give me a deconstruction planner. Just cut off that end. So I don't want to go full tilt with it. I just want enough to get me off the ground. Really. Cheese cannon. It does sound like a fun time, doesn't it? Okay, let's get these in place. Start with the furnaces, then I should probably be making belts. So, solid, I'm just going to make the lot while I'm doing all this. These icons here are for, like, robots to be providing wood, or delivering wood, which I don't want them doing. I mean, A, I don't have robots, and B, I want this powered off coal, not wood. So I'll just get power lines all in place. Oh no, that's the wrong spot, thank you. And I need inserters, don't I? Yeah, which means I need iron. The irony! Ha! Oh, I need more stuff like underground belts and splitters. Although I've just finished researching logistics, which means I can now construct them. So, hooray for that. There we go. Okay. Where do I want to go from there? I'm going to get nanobots, because they could be quite handy. Oh, they're going to be exceptionally handy. I have found that having nanobots really can be quite a lifesaver. Why can't I make inserters? Oh, I need wood. I have not got wood. I cannot make inserters. Whoops. I just realised I'm very off-centre, aren't I? That seems a bit better. This webcam is all over the fucking place right now. That's a bit better, I think. Hooray. Okay, hopefully I should have enough... Yeah, I should have enough wood after this lot to be able to... Yeah, there we go. Inserters. Make them by the bloody barrel. I need more iron, of course. Let's get more sapphire loaded into these guys. And I'm gonna need some miners. I've also just forgotten that I've missed out a crucial step. A very crucial step to all of this. I need to set up crushers. I'm also not currently researching anything because I've run out of science packs. Oh god. Yeah, the wood jokes definitely will be starting sometime soon. Okay, I can't be asked to move all this, so I'm just going to have to work around it. We'll move things around when we've got the ability to actually pick things up with ease. For now, I just want to get something basic set up. I've got just enough to be able to get all these little bits in. But again, just need more iron. Iron is what keeps the world going around in this game. And circuits, which take an absolute age to handcraft. Right. Okay, that's the basics of that setup. So over here, I'm just going to get a couple of miners, build a load of belt, and I think I'm going to change... How much is this one? Mechanical refining. This requires 20 science packs. That shouldn't be too difficult to make. Just need more iron. Bring that down. 10 science packs there. Come on, give me the goods. And that will do. Okay. Because, yeah, getting mechanical refining gives me these ore crushers, but they don't require fuel, so I can just run them off the electricity, and that will make things a hell of a lot easier. I need more coal. That'll do it. Just fucking load them up. Chuck in the science packs so we can make a start on getting this stuff done. Yeah, it is going to take... It does take a while to get things properly off the ground with this. And it's going to get messy very, very quickly. And not the good kind of messy. Not the kind of messy that I like. Oh... I'm not in for a fun time. I am in for a fun time. It's just going to be an absolute headache at the same time. I have got an awful lot of crushed stone in my pockets. Right, that's the last of the science packs currently being made. Organised chaos. It could be. I think it might just be chaos. You know, good old fashioned bog standard chaos. Which is no bad thing. You get in line, you. This is exactly what we were just talking about. And yeah, I suppose I'll connect things up through here where the power system is going to end up being. There we go. Right, so they're now starting to churn out some sapphirite for us. We need the mechanical refining in order to turn that sapphirite into crushed sapphirite so that we can actually smelt the damn stuff. I suppose in the meantime what I could be doing... let's get myself an underground belt. And a couple of miners. We can start bringing some coal down so that we can power all of these smelters. Just somewhere to start, really. Again, nearly connected, but not quite. Eh. Give me more iron, damn it. There we go. Nailed it. Right. Story of my life. Yeah. I don't want it to be. It is. There we go. Okay, so now all we've got to do is just get the sapphirite crushed as soon as we get mechanical refining. Although, one thing I'm going to need to do... this needs to be turning the crushed stone that I've got into regular stone. And then I need to put that into a smelter so that I can start getting stone brick. Because I need stone brick to make the automated version of the ore crusher. So this has a purpose. I'm doing this for a reason. I'll switch that out for coal. It's a far better fuel source, thank you. Just get some more inserters for everything. Why has it got electric poles for bloody fuel? That's not what I need. I need those. Ah, autofill can be an absolute knob at times. Give me all this stuff. I can make use of this. Yeah, getting used to this mod, or these mods, it's going to take some time, I reckon. But we've got mechanical refining done, so I suppose we could go for... there's so much. There's so much, and I don't know what to do with any of it. Yeah, I'll go for long-handled inserters, but we haven't got any science packs left in there for now, so we needn't worry too much. But stone bricks and iron plates. Those are what we need. And I still haven't got enough iron. Great. Get there eventually. I hope so. Contrary to what people might think, if you're new to this channel, I moan a lot, but I am having fun. I promise. Now I need more stone brick, which is good. I've got some there. So, how do we want to do this? Right, we want these doing sapphirite ore crushing. And we want inserter there. I'm going to shift this over to around about there. And then we're going to do like this. Do double inserters on inputs and outputs just because it means that things work a bit quicker. And now I need more iron, of course. Right, there we go. Let's get some more belt being made. Oh, and I could do with splitter. Because one thing that's rather cool, in vanilla Factorio, a change has been made to splitters, which I want to make use of. It's going to be very handy for this sort of situation. So I'm going to bring this all the way down here. And then here, we're going to go output priority left, and we will select... wherever the bloody hell it is. Where is it? There, crushed sapphirite. So now, on the left side of this splitter, all that should come out will be the crushed sapphirite. which is very handy. So we can send the crushed stone over that way. So we can send that off to go and get turned into regular stone, and we can send the sapphirite off to go and get turned into iron, which is exactly what we need. Yeah, you're gonna have a bitch and a moan about the things you love. Otherwise, what's the point? Right, so... I need more belt. That much is for certain. I'm gonna put down more inserters. I need more iron for more inserters. I need more belts so that I can get more stuff, so that I can get more iron, and all of the other stuff as well. Yeah. But there will be plenty enough going on here to be able to support a lot of what we're doing. Let's get that out of the way. And bring this all the way up, run out of belt. And we'll get some more of that there. Oh, I don't want to throw it all in there. There we go. Right. Okay. Well, this is backing up nicely, which is good. Shows your passion. Yeah, I can agree with that. But where do we want to go from here? Right, we need more belt. More belt for the belt gods. Let's get more stone brick. Let's get more of everything. I didn't want to take your coal. You can have that back. But once we start getting this iron automated, we can start getting things like belt and gears automated as well, which will start to reduce the amount of time we spend waiting around for things. So we'll send it off that way. And I think my plan is to get some more of these ore crushers. There we go. Basics of iron smelting are now underway. Hooray! It takes a while, but we get there in the end. Alright, so let's just bring this down. And I'm gonna have a kind of a mirror of this on the other side of all that. Stop stealing the coal from the things, please. So gap 1, 2, 3, gap 1, about there, I think. Probably be where I want to put this thing. Yeah. And just going to bring this over, side load on there. Just kind of setting up the basics for things. Grab all that. Alright, mainly because what I want to do is... oh, I don't need that. That can go in there. Oh, and that has run out. Nice. Thank you. Whoop. There we go. Grab all the iron plate that I can. Coal for the coal throne. I like that. Alright, give me all that iron. I want to set up a little kind of system here for turning the stone, or taking the crushed stone, and turning that into legitimate stone, legitimized stone. And I'm going to do kind of a system like this, and these two crushed stone belts are going to merge. Or there's going to be one coming in from the sapphirite stuff and one coming in from the stirritite, and then eventually the whole system will get overhauled. But I think what I might do would be to merge them together with a splitter. And then we can prioritise which side is going to be getting the outputs. I don't know, I liked it, but this is a very interesting game, Sweden Nation. This is a very heavily modded version of the game. I will say that the base game on its own is not quite as overwhelming. It does take a lot of getting used to. But this is just kind of like throwing it into overdrive. It's absolutely mental. So it's not for the faint of heart, I would say. If I go... I'm not sure if I've got enough space to get another 2 in here. Maybe. We shall see. It's going to be very tight. Oh, yeah, there is space. Okay, let's just map that out. So we'll put that there, then we'll have the stone all done. And I guess we could maybe loop it back round this way. Like so. Maybe not quite that far. Because I want space here for smelters. To turn it into stone brick. So I'll go like that. Then any that's left over, we can chuck into a chest. So 2 chests there for leftover stone. And then 2 chests left over for stone brick. Yeah, that works. No, I'm not gonna be parking my car on the train tracks. I've made that mistake. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. Although I might end up doing that again. You never know. Shut up. Don't judge me. Okay, we've got to get some of this stone stuff sorted, because it's currently holding up the tracks. It's currently holding up all of the sapphirite, so it's not actually getting processed into iron. And that's what I need right now. So, yep, that should do. Let's get into 5 inserters. I need to get some power over here. Put it there, and then there. Alright, that should keep things in motion somewhat, even if it's just a little bit. But again, more iron is needed, and I should probably split this off so I can build up a buffer. I can build up just a little chest that I can start grabbing iron from. And get a load more inserters, load more belt, and a couple of splitters just to be handy. So we'll put that there, we'll put a box and a inserter. And let's just stack that up to about 400. The throughput is absolutely awful right now. Oh, yeah, we should probably be dragging out of these, shouldn't we? Oop. There we go. Right, now it's the miners that aren't going to be keeping up, so we'll get around to fixing that very soon. And I should probably bring power down to this as well. Right, I think we can probably tear this stuff up. We don't need this basic mining for iron anymore. And once we get some more electric mining drills, which I'm going to make another few, get another 4 down on here just for the time being. No, I'm appreciative of the advice, Carl. I really am. I'm just hoping that I will not repeat my mistakes. One can hope. Ooh, right. I've got a nice chunk of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all good. We do need inserters on all that stuff so that we can actually get... Oh, no, you're in the wrong spot, mate. There we are. Right. That should be a much better source of sapphirite for all of this. What else is needed? More ore crushers. And then more inserters. Way more inserters. But let's start grabbing some iron out of all that. Much better. Well, the one thing that's rather cool about all of the Bob's Mods stuff is that you can... when I was going through the list of the mods that I'm using, one of Bob's mods is for vehicle equipment. So you could equip Tankamus with shields and fusion reactors to power those shields. Now, how much fun does that sound? I think it sounds brilliant. So yeah, chances are we'll end up getting around to having a tank with shields and power armor and all that sort of stuff built into it. Which I am 100% down for. Right, there we go. Let's start getting some stone bricks smelted. Gonna need more of that. I want to get rid of some of this bloody crushed stone. Because I don't need it. I think things are going okay. I don't mind that these chests are going to fill up to the absolute brim. We can empty them out eventually once we start having a need for them in some actual production lines. Some inserters would be very handy. Let's just fill these all up with the crushed stone that I have, because fucking useless to me. Does mean that this line's going to back up. That might be a bit of an issue. Yeah. We'll live. Let's get some more inserters, and I'm going to put in the rest of the inserters on this iron thing. This iron production line, this iron furnace line, and I think I will consider that a very good point to go and have a brief break. Yeah, that is going to be me all over. Still need more inserters for this. Good God. Right, I am going to set up just some basic production, because I want to get gears and belts automated, just so that I don't have to worry about them. Alright, that is one furnace column all sorted. However, all these lines have now backed up so that the stone production is not actually going anywhere. Could get another machine working on this, which would be handy. Right, there we go, that will help out with things. Just keep these lines moving. Hopefully as that starts to run down, then that sapphire can start moving again. Yeah, there we go, that's fixed it. Lovely. Right, let's get you there, have a gap of 3, and then you there. And we'll have chest, chest. And a couple of inserters there, a couple of inserters there. You're going to be making... oh god, yeah, it's all under different folders and files and all that sort of stuff. So we want to go with, say, 500 belts. And we'll go with a couple of stacks of gears. There, that one can just go there, and you are going to be making basic transport belt for me. Okay, that's not a bad start to all this, I reckon. I do need more iron plates, so I want to fill this out as well while I'm here. We need stone brick. We can start getting things going with all sorting facilities, but I don't know if we're ready for those just yet. We've got some research that I want to do beforehand, although we're struggling for power already. That's bad. That's not good at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that before I go. And I also want to put down a radar down here, just to keep an eye on things. Right, first things first, let's get these in. There we are. And now I'm out of iron again, of course. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that. I don't need this crushed sapphire either. You can just empty that out for me. We've got... Why did one of you go down there? That doesn't make any sense. And there we go. That's all of the ore crushing that I want there right now. Let's put my radar down so that I can keep an eye on things. And let's go and put some more power production down so that we can just keep everything running. Not that we're really struggling all that much, but we do need it. Right, let's get rid of that marker. You know, get rid of your marker, because nonsense. Right, there we go, that's sorted everything out. Look at all this stuff flying, flapping around everywhere. Okay, well, we're off to a fairly good start. I'm going to go and take a brief little break, and we'll come back. We'll try and start getting the copper equivalent of all this up and running. We'll see what gets discovered on the map, and we'll start trying to push towards some proper automated research once we get the copper up and running, and then we'll see where things go from there. What do I think of the hook returning in STO? Ooh. Interesting is what I'll say about that. But yeah, probably spoiler warning in case anybody might not have seen that, but Anyway, yes, I'm gonna go for a quick, short little break. Go and grab yourselves a drink or something to eat or whatever. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. No zombies, you are not late. I was having a break for all of a few minutes. Okay. Let's try and figure out... Oh, let's try and get some stirritite out of the ground. Let's get rid of all of this. You can just make more copper for me while things are happening. Okay, I want my other blueprint, or my blueprint over here. It's going to be completely off-center and all over the place, so let's get the ore sorted first. Let's try and work a little backwards on this one, so I've got room to work. Need some stone brick, give me some iron. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do. Crushed stone can go in there. And I'm going to need a buttload of inserters, I reckon. Yeah, so I'll just craft the rest of these. And then... Have I got any belt going in here? Why? You're not getting gear... Oh, that's facing the wrong way, that's why. Genius! Why am I not getting belt? Your inserter's going the wrong direction, mate. It's not inserted. Thanks. Very helpful. Right, okay, so... I'm going to go there with that, and we'll say output right will be the priority, and crushed stirritite will go that way. Yes? Output priority. Nope, other way. There we are. So we'll send that off in that direction. Bring this up that way. And let's... Alright. Bump, bump. Bump. No, nope, 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 not there. Come on. Get this shit organised, please. There we are. Right. Stirritite ore crushing. I can't even space things properly today. Come on. Come on. Get your head in the right fucking place, mate. I'm just gonna ghost everything for the time being, just so I know where it's all gonna go. Am I missing a... I thought I made 8 of these. God damn it. That's just thrown all my plans out the window. Never mind. Let's just figure out the basics of all this. And get some more belt. Thank you. Nice to have that automated now. Why am I crushing stirritite by hand? Don't do that, that's ridiculous. I don't get why I'm crushing that by hand, that's just nonsense. Okay. Oh, I'm assuming I needed stone for making the burner ore crusher. That's why. Yeah, hashtag never fucking mind. Keep that going. Keep that alive. I still need to put that on a t-shirt. I still need to, like, put promotional pictures out for the new merch as well. By the way, if you want to buy t-shirts, there should be links in the description below. Oh god, I'm turning into one of those people. Ooh. Alright, yeah, let's get all this stuff in place. Just get the basics in. And connect those up. Those are busy crushing, but they've not got anything to output with. Okay. Come on. There we go. And yeah, let's just connect power up to that. Start getting some stirotite onto the belts. And that's crushed stirotite, I think, so that can just go in there. And there we go. We are getting stirotite and more crushed stone. Fantastic. What do I need now? I need more inserters. So, next kind of basic plan for all this is going to be getting the copper smelting underway. And then next step will be getting red science automated, getting the research underway in, you know, amongst basic of fashions. More inserters, please. So this can go. We'll put it about there, I guess. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Clear that stuff out of the way. And I'm gonna need a lot more in the way of stone. Well, it is something that I do plan on trying to find a good way of doing as a print, so just keep your eyes open. It will be on the Spreadshirt store eventually. I've got some like ideas that I want to draw out as well, like some stuff related to various different games and kind of in-jokes that have been hanging around for a while. It'd be nice to actually get them drawn up, but I can't remember the last time I did any drawing. But soon-ish, I hope. Oh, I need more. I need more stone. Okay, that should work. Let's get these down. Power up there. Get you up out of the ground. Let's put this stirotite in here. These lines have now backed up, which is fine. Don't mind that. Bring that over, and that's going to plug in there. Need more iron, need more belts. There we go, just get all of this laid out. So we can start getting some automated copper production, which would be bloody awesome. I need to split off that coal and bring it over, which means bypassing it under loads of other things. Oh, that's lined up rather nicely. Alright, yeah, that works. Okay, let's get the rest of these furnaces in place, and then we'll go for inserters. We need way more inserters. Need a got wood shirt. I have to see if I can try and figure out some sort of Factorio in-joke for that one then. Maybe cross it over with Don't Starve or something. Oh, I missed that game. I haven't played that in ages. Maybe I need to bring that back sometime. I can't remember the last time I played Don't Starve. I don't think I've actually played it at all since I was running it on the channel. Are you going to connect up? You will. Lovely. Okay, that's good. So we got some basic stereotype smelting. Copper smelting. Yeah, there we go. Looking good. Let's get this last mining drill down. Grab some more transport belt. Let's grab a couple of stacks of gears just so that we've got them. Make things a bit easier on my handcrafting. I am going to want to start getting basic circuits automated as well. I'm going to pick up this lab because I want to move it. I'm going to start getting a basic, like, kind of starter bus going. It's not going to be much. It's just going to be something to get kind of basic science automated. So I'll bring this copper all the way over here. And we'll just line it up around about here. So there we go. That will be our iron and copper lines. And right, now I'm going to clear away some trees so that I've got a little bit more of a wood supply. So I got a little bit more wood. Gardening Grenades Company logo. That could be rather amusing. I will be looking forward to getting grenades though. Oh man, that would be so good. Right. Let's start getting some basic assembly machines, and we'll make some labs so that we can start getting some research done. I think that should set me up for... That's 5, that's another 4. Yeah, that'll give me 10 labs. So we want 1 gear assembler there. And we'll go along here with red science packs. I think I'm only going to go for like kind of 1 a second at the moment. I don't want to go too hectic. So we'll just set things up like that. That could be an output there. Then we're going to have outputs over this way. I need splitters. Wherever they've gone. There they are. Some more undergrounds. Some more regular belt. And bring this all the way up here. And we'll just set labs up at this end. Copper coming in here, like so. Oh, these labs are going to take ages to build. I'm going to cut them down a little bit So I've got 1, 2, that's going to be 3. Not quite the number that I wanted, but I suppose for the time being, might be for the best that I keep it at a smaller number, until I can start getting things automated and we can keep this trainer rolling. Go like that. Oh, come here. There we are. We need to bring power up this way so we can actually connect. There we go. And more inserters, of course. Now we're just missing out on iron. Cut the end off that. You need to connect up. And we need some more inserters there and there. I'll get one more lab. May as well. Okay. We're slowly getting there. Things are starting to be automated, which is a damn good sign. Oh, we're struggling for power again already. Don't like that. What's going on with this? Why are you struggling? You're not getting iron quickly enough. Okay, let's give you another inserter then. Will that work for you? Yeah, you're outputting a bit quicker now. Good. Okay. Well, the iron supply is struggling because obviously none of this is optimized particularly well. We could put down some more miners. We could do an awful lot of things. More power, I think, is also going to be another thing that we need to think about. Because, yeah, somehow we are already draining all of this. Iron pipe. Did I not build... Oh yeah, they're the burner inserters. And those there. Let's get a pipe in. There we go. That should help things out. That's much better. Okay, and our automated research is underway. Nanobots. That's the one thing that I've been trying to push for, and I've not made a start on. Let's get some more sapphirite mining. Oh, belts. Belts to fucking connect it all would be bloody handy, wouldn't they? Okay. So the next step is going to be the basic circuit boards. Or the BCBs for short. I'm going to build them over this side, I think. Again, this is just kind of like a basic setup, just a basic stopgap until we can start building a proper main bus. Inserter belt, inserter box. So we'll go there. Bring that down this way. Some inserters to empty wood out into the boxes, or from the boxes onto the belts. I'll leave that as it is for the time being. And I've got to remember how the bloody hell I'm meant to set all this stuff up. Right. want more of these. Just build as many as I can. I did work out a rather good ratio for all this sort of stuff. This might be a build that's kind of a little ahead of the game for what we're producing right now and what we actually need. But I kind of want to get into the habit of figuring things out early so that I know what I'm doing when it comes down to kind of the later game. Even just the early game. Early to mid-game or whatever. So all these trees we're going to make use of. Now, basic circuit boards are like the regular electronic circuits in the vanilla game. 3 copper cable as standard, but they also need a wooden board. One wooden board machine will support... right, okay, so... Basic circuit boards. 4 of these will be supported by one machine making these, and 2 of these will be supported by one machine taking basic raw wood, turning it into wooden planks. Yeah, this is where things start getting heavy. It's still early stages, and I'm already kind of sitting here and going, "What? No! I'm scared." Don't hug me, I'm terrified. So... yeah, let's go... wood from raw wood, and then we're going to output that onto belts going like that. So we will have... this come down like that. Nanobots have just finished, which is great. They will be handy. I'm going to get some more of the base game research under my belt. Speaking of which, I need more belt, and more gears, and probably more iron. Actually, we're alright for iron. It's copper that I could probably use. Okay, splitter going off this way, and we'll have right. I've got to remember how I did this in my kind of test play. How was I doing this? I think it was similar to the way I'm doing this bit. So we'll have it go like that. And then you'll output like this, so that you've got outputs on both sides of this belt. And then we get into a kind of a very familiar looking build for most Factorio players. So we're going to have 2 assemblers like that. My game audio has just stopped. I keep having these issues with this, and I don't know why. I don't know why this happens. It's very odd, very peculiar. If peculiar is the word for it, I don't know. But I want to go like that, so the underground will be there. And then we'll have things like that. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so I'm going to grab a blueprint. Just going to blueprint that. And then I'm going to tear it all up so I can put it in the spot that I want it. And as soon as I've done that, I'm going to save this, close down the game, and reopen it so that we can have some sound back, which would be very nice. You're not going to hug me, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. Okay, so... yeah, we want... that to go there, I think. maybe bring that up a little bit further. Yeah, we'll go there. I'll just put all this stuff in so we know where we're at. Where's copper cable? Metallurgy casting, for some reason. And then basic circuit boards. Get all that stuff in. Let's drag this over here because we need copper. Oh, nope. There. That's what we want. And yeah, the way I'm going to work this is we're going to go like that. We're going to have splitters that will be merging together into two lines. So this underground belt here is kind of redundant, pretty much. And there we go. So it'll be coming out like that. Then this can go underground there. And then we're going to have two belts of output priority left, output priority right. There we go. So that's... This is what I'm on about with Bob's Mods, is the ball ache of just trying to get basic circuits up and running is absolutely insane. So we'll have things like that, and then we can extend this one more for the production we're having set up here. Ooh. Ooh, and it's fun. It is. I'm just moaning for the sake of moaning. But there we are. That'll be a basic setup for things here. Give me one moment. I'm going to save this, and then I'll shut down the game, and I'll boot things back up. So I'm going to I'm going to go away for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm having a slight issue with the audio for this. I'm not getting any whatsoever. So I'm not entirely sure what to do. But I'm coming up on 2 hours, which is kind of how long I was planning on playing this, just to start with anyway. I mean, I'm going to soldier on for a little bit without the audio, because I want to get this circuit build online. It's just going to be a little on the quiet side We'll get turrets. Yeah, look at the amount of bloody turret research and damage and all this sort of stuff. There's turrets, laser turrets, personal laser defense. There's plasma cannons for vehicles. Then there's sniper turrets and, oh yes, there's just loads. Robotic attack drones. Vehicle laser defense. There's just so much in this, it's ridiculous. And all the turrets are upgradable as well, so you get like Mark II and up all the way up to Mark V versions. Made out of nitinol plate and all this sort of shite. But we'll go with basic turrets for now. And I'll try and get the rest of this operational. Just don't mind the fact that we're currently in a silent movie. More inserters, of course, more undergrounds, more splitters. Well, I suppose just getting the basics of this setup, just getting some of this basic stuff operational, would be a good start, because then I could just have some of the circuits automatically being produced. I'll just go like that, I reckon. We'll do the same over here. And we'll power these, we'll connect those up. We'll drag this over here. Right, so that's already getting the copper going, which is good. You need to be making wooden boards. And we want to split half the wood into here and half it into there. Now we get all this stuff underway. Let's copy this over. Get some more of this stuff built. And let's how are we doing this? We're doing it like that and like that. Drag those down, copy these over like so. Yeah, you probably could. I'm sure somebody would mod in like the ability to build Gundams at some point, if they haven't already. People have modded in things like attack helicopters and God knows what else. There's just loads of stuff. You can get mech armies to an extent. People have modded in like kind of programmable AI vehicles. That you can control to a certain extent. It's not something that I've ever checked out, not personally anyway, because like a lot of the really technical stuff in this game goes way over my head, and I don't understand a bloody thing. I forgot to put inserters in here for the wood. Remember these things one day, but it shall not be this day. Balls. I've run out of electric power poles. That's worrying. Come on. Gimme. Right, there we are. So that'll get that going. I need... Oh, God, I need more inserters for getting the actual wood into the wooden board production. You know what? I'm just going to thieve them from here for the time being. Right, you go there. There we go. That gets wooden boards onto the belts. And we're finally getting basic circuit boards being produced. Hooray! Said me. Right, there we go. So that's the absolute basics for the basic circuit board. Ugh. How many more circuit board types are there? Where are they? Bob's Intermediate Products. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115 basic circuit boards, superior circuit boards, multi-layer circuit boards, basic electronic boards, electronic circuit boards, electronic logic boards, and electronic processing boards. Ooh, we're in for a fun time. Thanks, Bob. Oh, but that's fine. We've got boards that we can just hoover up off the floor now, which is a bloody miracle. It means we can just get down to handcrafting things with ease. To an extent. I'll try and get the rest of this circuit build in place. Let's get you out of the way. And yeah, copper in there. Bring the wood down. I can't be asked to try and find all of the... oh, wait, yeah, you need to have your inserters back. Copy these over. Copy this over. And I need more assembling machines. And I also need some power over here. Should be very handy. Thank you very much. Tear up some of this belt. That's unneeded. It is not necessary. And now I'm missing iron just to finish up this circuit build. And then I'm probably going to wrap things up. We'll get like optics and stone walls and stuff researched. Just basic things. I'm going to need to grab more circuits off the belts, which is good. How can I forget about my wood? I don't know. Somehow it happened. Outputs, inputs, inputs, input. Good. Drag all that across. Let's get power lines in. And copy these over. Copy those over. And I think we're good, with the exception of the fact that we have now run out of raw wood. But we can just get more of that whenever we go and start tearing down trees. But there we go. That is a basic start to the new Factorio series featuring Bob's and Angel's mods. And oh boy, is it a headache already. And these things are not moving anywhere near quick enough. But we're going to have a lot of work going ahead to get the rest of everything we need automated. It's going to be a very long process, and there's going to be so much to do as things go on. But fingers crossed, it should prove to be interesting. Hopefully we'll get some interesting builds out of all of this. And I've got a regular Attack on Factorio video coming out this Friday, which has already been recorded and edited and stuff. But I think from next week, I might start doing an actual Let's Play format for this, so I'm going to have to figure out what gets done next and where to go from here. But it's going to be an interesting journey, and I hope that some of you will be interested enough to come and join me on that journey as we go into the future. All I can say is I don't know whether or not I regret this, or not yet. But I'm going to wrap things up here. I'm just going to say thank you all so very much for joining me today, be it on YouTube, on Twitch. If you've been active in the comments or on the chat or not, if you've just been sitting there and watching and hopefully enjoying, thank you for being here. If you're new to either my YouTube or my Twitch, or to both, then please chuck me a subscription if you've enjoyed, and if you want to follow on Twitch if you're not already, please do. And yeah, just thanks again. Check out the playlist on my YouTube channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers. I've got links down below to my kind of merch store, Patreon, Discord channel, if you want to join any of those things. And just once again, Thank you for joining me, guys, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off.